It's a pet ladybug. It was roaming around down by Mom's office the other day. So I brought it up. It's been hanging out in this plant. Now it's climbing on the window. Yeah, we were just doing a little bit of reading. How are you doing? This is the ancient history book. It is overcast day. Ooh, the early empire. The Battle of Actium made Octavian master of the Roman world, had ruled it for nearly a century. Few persons have set their stamp more indelibly on the pages of history than Octavian, whom we may now call by his more familiar name, Augustus, Majestic. It was a title once reserved to the gods, but henceforth borne by all Roman emperors as their chief mark of distinction. Augustus was no military genius to dazzle the world with his achievements. He was the cool, passionless statesman who took advantage of a memorable opportunity to remake the Roman state and who succeeded in the attempt. Absolute power, which destroys weaker men, with Augustus brought out the nobler elements of character. From the successful leader of a party, he became the wise and impartial ruler of an empire. A biography of Augustus by the Greek Plutarch has been lost, but we still possess an interesting character sketch from the pen of Suetonius, a Roman writer of the 2nd century A.D. The emperor had a handsome presence, says Suetonius, and kept his good looks throughout life. Strong features, piercing eyes, and a compact, well-knit figure indicated a man of firmness and self-restraint. His tastes, both in eating and drinking, were of the simplest. No Jew ever keeps his Sabbath fast, Augustus once wrote to his stepson Tiberius, as strictly as I have done today. His mansion on the Palatine Hill was less magnificent than that of many a Roman millionaire. He showed, we are told, a particular aversion to splendid palaces and razed to the ground a luxurious villa which had been built by his daughter Julia. He dressed simply and in accordance with ancient custom, wore nothing that had not been woven by members of his own family. He refused to be called Lord Dominius, and would not allow his favorite grandchildren to address him by that title, even in jest. He kept his house open to all, and gave audience to even the humblest citizen. To a supplicant who, with trembling hands, presented a petition, he wittily remarked, "You act as if you were offering a piece of money to an elephant." Augustus, in short, avoided the trappings of royalty, and throughout his reign played the part of a typical Roman noble. No man ever seemed less an emperor. Good, thank you. Yeah, we'll do some more reading later. Class wanted to do A Merchant's Tale, and it's very long. Might do that one later. Page 112. Lo, sweetheart, this you know most certainly, that if a man does nothing but complain, and seeks no way from trouble to be free, that is but fully an increase of pain. And since we've come together here, we twain, to find a way out of the way we're in, it seems to me it's high time to begin. I'm but a woman, as of course you know, but my opinion I will tell you free and frank, just as it comes in its first glow, that neither you nor I, it seems to be, need get excited in such high degree, because there must be some way of redress for all this wrong that causes us distress. And now it stands the thought that we most hate, the thought that robs us of all hope of bliss, is merely that we two must separate, and all in all there's nothing more amiss. And what is then the remedy for this? But that we manage soon again to meet, that's all there is to it, my precious sweet. Now that I certainly can bring about to come back soon again if I must go, of this I do not have the slightest doubt, for at the most within a week or so I shall be back, and now I shall you show, just briefly and in simple words and few, how I shall carry my proposal through. But I do not want to make a long discourse, for time once lost cannot recovered be, and if you'll only trust to my resource, 'twill be the best, as soon I think you'll see. And sweetheart, pray you now, forgive it me, if what I say seems somewhat hard to you, for truly 'tis the best that we can do. Thank you. You're welcome. Very white skies today. It's a bright overcast.